In this video, we're going to be talking about the instinctive archery anchor as dropping an anchor. An anchor holds you steady. The way to set your anchor is by following these 3 steps. Land, feel, drop, anchor. Greetings, archers. Coach Yale here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the instinctive archery anchor. Anchoring is the step after we draw the bowstring and stabilizing our body in space, the back part of our body here. And so it's so critical to have a stable anchor, because if you draw the bowstring back and we don't have a stable place to anchor our hand and the string back here, we're going to be floating around. I always think about a bobber on a lake, right? Like if you've ever been fishing in the olden days, we use a little bobber. It bobs up and down, lets you know if a fish catches you, right? So a bobber is not as stable as dropping an anchor. An anchor holds you steady. And so, how do we set our anchor? Instinctively, I teach a high anchor because it is very effective at shooting close and also far distances. However, there are different anchors. Some are lower. For Olympic style archery, we anchor actually under the jaw because we're using a sight. And anytime you're shooting a bow with a sight, you're going to have a low anchor because the position of the sight is up higher on the bow. And so for instinctive style archery, I find the high anchor to be most effective. And I like using the cheekbone as the reference point, right? Your cheekbone is always going to stay in the same place. And so the way to set your anchor is by following these 3 steps. First, we're going to land, right? You draw the bowstring back, you're going to land, then you're going to feel. And what are you feeling for? The pressure, right? You're feeling if this feels the same as the shot before. We're feeling for consistency. And then so first we land, then we feel. And when I'm talking about consistency, I'll use references, right? So how does it feel? My fingertips on the front of the cheek, the pinky under my jaw, and the inside of the pointer finger resting along the cheek. And your anchor, it's a very intimate relationship between your draw hand, right, your hook hand, and your cheek. This is intimate. You guys are connected, right? And there is just the right amount of pressure from your cheek into your hand and your hand into your cheek, which comes with practice and also body awareness. And so I think a nice way to really always be consistent is land first, feel for consistency and pressure, and then drop anchor, right? So we land, feel, drop the anchor. It is very important to have a consistent anchor. And as you begin on your archery journey, you're going to play around with some different anchors. However, the steps are the same no matter where you place your anchor. Very important is consistency, okay? And you can use those 3 steps. Land, feel, drop, anchor. I hope this was very helpful for you in your practice of archery and finding your anchor point, and I look forward to seeing you here at the range.